Howdy, howdy, Annie Sprinkles, Passionate Painted Lady. Welcome to my page. If you see that red light, that means I'm live. If not, you can hit me up on hashtag replay. I would love it. Let me know if you're a first-time viewer. Let me know if you're a returning family friend. Why? Because I'm nosy. My name is Ann Epler. My friends call me Annie Sprinkles. I am the Passionate Painted Lady. I love to create. I like to go to the thrift stores. I like to upcycle. I like to do DIY. I like to do Dollar Tree projects. But most of all, I love to inspire others. So please, when you come in, let me know where you're coming from. Say hello. Hi, Dolores. Dolores is my hero. Hi, Sherry. Hi, Lorinda. Hi, Terry. I'm going to tell you why Dolores is my hero. Hello, Debbie. Hello, Cheryl. Hello, Sherry. Diane, how are you today? Everybody doing good? I hope everybody's doing good. It's been one of them days. Hi, Wendy. Hi, Connie. How are you today? I love that dog. It's adorable. Hi, Lori. Good evening to you, too, Suzanne. Hello, Deborah Clark and Kathy. Hello, Patty. What's Connie up to tonight? I'm doing good. It's been a crazy day. Iris. Hello, Iris and Connie and Karen from Missouri and Chrissy and Denise. Hello, Miss Betty. Hello, Lori, and thank you for spreading the apple. Everything's good. It's just been one of them days. I don't know how else to say. When life gets you down, you got to keep on rolling. Hello, Sherry. Hello, Lorinda, Marianne, Clarence, Karen. I think Barry's on. I don't know. Hello, Elizabeth. Is Aaron on too? Aaron and Barry, are you on?
What do you think? Are you on?
Hello, Lori. They're saying hello to you and Aaron. You're interested in trying that paint.
Are you on?
It's a good paint, Denise.
Are you on? Talk. Can't hear.
Are you looking to the beads unpainted? Are you looking? Yes, I'm looking for the unpainted. I just want to know if you were on. The ladies are saying hi to you and Aaron.
Aaron's doing her blood pressure.
Oh, Aaron's
and
doing her blood
pressure. And I just got done doing my blood
pressure.
pressure.
Barry just got done doing his. It's a blood pressure, Connie.
Sorry, ladies. I apologize. But...
Hello, Kathy. Hello. You had one of them days? I've been selling my crap. Great. Hello, Lean. Is Olivia on? Hello, Tia Marie. Hello, Pat. Yeah, Olivia showed me. She just sent me some pictures. They had tornadoes in her area. And just when you think that we are stressed, right? Hello, Kathy Murphy. Yeah, I think Aaron will come on. I don't know. She's had a day, too. It's just been one of them days when you think you know somebody and you don't. It's just been a crazy day. Anyway, I really didn't have anything together. I didn't. Want to be honest? I just threw everything together in 5 minutes. Because it's just been one of these days. But I haven't painted this. This is a beach house. So I'm just going to paint. When I'm stressed, I love to paint. This is called Key West. So... when you get stressed, you gotta work it out. Painting makes me happy. Hello, Sherry Moore. Celeste is saying hi to all these ladies. So what did you guys do today? Me, after I got done at Goodwill, I came home. And I cooked. I made chicken cacciatore tonight. What did you guys do? Oh. I made them oats. I made 3 different kinds of oats today. God knows how they're going to taste. So I wasn't too familiar. I made strawberry and cream, peaches and cream, and chocolate peanut butter. So that's what I did. Amongst other things. I'm going to make this whole... I love this color. I'm going to use it. Yeah, I got this at Michael's last year on clearance. That's how long I've had it. So I said, Barry said, do you realize it's 8:30? I'm like, no, it was 25 after. I'm like, no. He said, "Are you going live tonight?" I said, "Yes." I miss you guys when I don't go live. And Olivia, I did not get to the computer today. It was the furthest thing from my mind. I just thought about it. Yeah, she had, you did nothing, you retired. Well, that's okay. I get them days, too. I get them days. I do. We just had, the last couple days have been a little strange, that's all. But, it's part of life. So, anyway, Dolores is my hero. Dolores messaged me today. I sent Dolores a package. So, she messaged me today. She's, "Annie, you gotta call me." Now, I never spoke to Dolores. She said, "I think you lost something. Remember my ring when I was packaging the package?" Now, this was 4 days ago. This is how good my mind is. Apparently, because I was tucking things in, my ring slipped off. So Dolores wanted to tell me that she found my ring today. And I didn't notice because normally when I wear it, I can't feel it. Hi, Diane. You went to a laundromat? I did clothes today, too. I did. I did one load of clothes. I do clothes once a week. That's enough for me. Seriously. I might not finish this tonight. Like I said, it's been that type of day. It is what it is. Hi, Doris. Hi, Kathy Marie. How is Kathy Marie today? Daddy sent me the message. You know, Kathy Marie, you can message me anytime. Seriously. It's got like little grooves in it, so it's making it kind of hard to paint. So let's get... But yeah, Dolores found my ring. My dad's ring. So she's mailing it back to me. Yes, it is kind to her. Hi, Val. Seriously. I was like, oh my God, I didn't even notice it. I didn't. I'm going to be perfectly honest. Because usually when I wear it, I don't feel it. Because it's like just a part of my skin. I didn't even notice it. I'm trying to get these grooves, so I'm not ignoring you, trust me. I love this color, and it's going to dry in a couple shades. Yeah, I know. I didn't even... It's just like a part of who I am, and I didn't even realize it was gone, and she was so kind. I have the kindest people, I do. I'm very blessed. I'm very blessed and very lucky. I noticed the other day that you didn't have your ring. Why didn't you say something? Yeah, it was nice of her. Seriously. I didn't even realize it. This is part of the dock, but that's alright. Let's see if I can get under here. See, I'm trying to get under there. So yeah, it's been a crazy week. You know, you get busy. You do things. I know I do. Yeah, it's been one of them days. Now I'm going to paint the other house, but I want to paint it in a similar color, but in a different color. Just think, these slats are a pain in the butt. Seriously. Yeah, Barry should be on, I'm assuming. I don't know. Yeah, there's Barry. Yeah, the desk, Barry painted the desk. It came out nice. I gotta take another picture, but we're organized. For once. For a week. Until I get there. Because Barry's organization and my organization are two different things. So yeah, I figured I'd just come on and paint if you guys didn't mind. It came out good. Barrett did a good job. That paint is easy to use. It's one of the better paints. It's the best paint we've ever used. I was shocked. It makes me want to paint furniture because I got so much left over now. And if you're like me, you don't want the same thing in your house, same color. So I might have to paint some furniture. I'm going to snag that desk today. I was half tempted to get that desk and paint it. I could have flipped it. Very easy. Seriously. That desk was in really good shape. So is that table. I'm just going to get another color. Let's go a little bit lighter. This one's spa blue. This is that cream coat. This is that surfboard. We're going to go with surfboard. It's got a... How about your house from Goodwill today? Oh, I only paid $2 for it. That was with taxes. I only paid $2 for that little house. Yeah, it wasn't expensive. Wasn't expensive. And I forgot the darn pot. Yeah, the end table was unusual. If it was a set, I would have brought it. Sets sell more easier versus one, believe it or not. They do. Hello, Susan from New Brunswick, California. Have you ever been... Now, I haven't been to Canada. I've been up... Oh, my God, what is... I'm trying to think where my girlfriend lived. My girlfriend, Peggy. I would say Albuquerque? Is it Albuquerque? She lives near the falls. I've been up that far. I've been up that far. Albuquerque. I think it's Albuquerque. I'm trying to think where Peggy lives and I can't think of it. Maybe Barry knows. Took us 8 hours to get up there. It did. This color's pretty too. This is the color I painted the bird. Trust me, it was one of them days, if I had 5 pieces of furniture, I would have been painting them. Seriously. It too shall pass, right? Albany, New York. Yeah, I think it is. I'm thinking Albuquerque. Why am I thinking Albuquerque? Albuquerque's in New Mexico. Barry might know where it is. It's right near the falls. It's not that far from Niagara Falls. I haven't been up there in a while. My son lives in Buffalo. But I've never been up there. I've never been up there. This is Key Lime. Let's put that over there. I'll be grabbing that. I got this at Michael's last year. It was actually 50% off. It was the end of summer. I got this. And I just thought it was so darn cute. So, it came home with me. I think I paid a whole $4 for it. I like when stuff's on sale. And this you can use all year. It doesn't matter. It's a birdhouse. I guess it did today. I guess they consider it seasonal because it was coastal. You can never tell. Never ever tell. I'm an hour from Albany. Oh, okay. I heard it's very cold up there. It was very pretty when we went up. If you go up in the winter, yeah. They still have snow up there in April. That I do. Not actual snow, but piled up from the winter. It's rough. I wouldn't want to live up there. I'm not a snow person. I'm not. I wouldn't want to live up there. But yeah, I made chicken cacciatore and it came out good. Fresh mushrooms, fresh peppers. It came out pretty darn good. That's what we ate tonight. I try to come up with recipes, but I get so darn... You know, you get just Like, to get new recipes is difficult. You get in a rut. I know I do. I've been looking for new recipes. I found it's called sheet pan Greek chicken. Only because it's got feta cheese. I love feta cheese, but it's high in salt. I don't know what I'll eat. And Barry doesn't like feta cheese. Aaron does. Betty, yeah, Betty. Barry doesn't. This one piece of wood don't want to take paint. This looks good together. I'll show you in 1 second. It does. I'm happy. You made spaghetti? Did you seal and wax it? What, this? No, I didn't seal the desk. The desk has a built-in sealer with it. I didn't seal it. It's beautiful. I didn't seal and wax it. Trust me. And I'll tell you whose wax I like. I'm trying to think of her name now. I never liked Dixie Belle's wax. It always streaked on me. I don't know if it was the way I applied it. I just didn't like it. I tried it and didn't like it. Vintage Market. I love their wax. Their wax is like a beeswax. It's a very soft wax. You don't use a lot. You stir it with a popsicle stick. It's not liquid, but it's not real dense like other waxes. This wax is a really, really awesome wax. Actually, I'm an affiliate for Vintage Market Paint. I just haven't been painting furniture, so... because I love their products. But this paint here blows Vintage Market out. It blows every paint I've ever used. You name it, I've used it. The only one I haven't used is Miss Lillian's. I've used every paint you can imagine. I used to like YSL, but they changed about 5 years ago, and I didn't like their paint. That's what happens. A lot of them, they changed their, the way, the ingredients. They cut it back, trying to make it cheaper, and like, the last time I used Dixie Belle, and I love Dixie Belle, I noticed when I did a top coat, it wasn't the same. What do you think? It looks beachy. See it? Looks beachy. I wish I had dark wax too. Hi, Linda. Can you decoupage on canvas? Sure. You can decoupage on canvas. I've seen it. I've never done it. I should try it. I should. There's a lot of things I want to get to. There's a lot of things I want to try. I have never decoupaged on canvas. Oh, thank you, Catherine. Seriously. I want to do the beach with the sand down here. I don't think I'm going to get to that tonight. I do want to do these surfboards. So I want to put lines in them. Like the Beach Boys. Yeah, Vintage Market is awesome. Their wax is awesome. But I didn't put anything on there. Fran's paint, I didn't seal it. I took my brother-in-law to his doctor appointment today. Good. I'm praying for him, Karen. Sending prayers. Sending prayers to everybody who needs. We all need prayers, don't we? Seriously. We all got busy lives, and we all got something going on. It's part of life. We all got something going on. It's like non-stop sometimes. Now I'm painting these white because I want to put like a, I don't know if I can pull navy. I want to do a line with navy. I want to try and keep the actual nautical colors. Does that make sense? Yeah, so many in need. Yep. It doesn't hurt to pray. Doesn't hurt to pray. Oh, I found that hello today. That crazy hello. I thought that was, I said, it made me smile. I said to Barry, I gotta run out to the garden. I gotta do this. I said, maybe it'll make somebody else smile today. Seriously, that's why I did it. Seriously. This is peach. I want to do a boardwalk color. Have you ever been to a boardwalk? I'm hoping to get down the shore. It won't be this Friday. I have a graduation party to go to. Have you ever... I'm going to paint this whole bottom end. I know you're going to think I'm crazy. But hopefully... Well, maybe I should paint it gray. Now I poured the paint. Why not? Yeah, I wasn't even... This isn't even a good shirt to come on. Been 11 years tomorrow. God bless, Tina. That's a hard loss. That's a hard loss. Now, I'm just painting these beige. But I'm going to bring brown into them. Because these are logs. I should have painted them gray. The more I look at it, the more I'm going to paint them gray. Have you ever been to a boardwalk and it's weathered and it's gray? Yep, sending prayers to all in name. It definitely made you... I love that thing. Barry said, you're crazy. I said, that's alright. I said, it made me smile. Seriously, it did. It made me smile. I'm going to do this. I'm going to make this a gray. I think I'm just wasting my time painting this beige. What did you... I'm just painting tonight. I'm just in one of the moods to paint. When I get stressed, or if I got things on my mind, I like to... Let me move this out of your way. I like to paint. I do. It relaxes my soul. I don't know how else to say it. It just relaxes my soul. It's just one of them things. Some people like to knit to keep their hands busy. Some people like to embroider. Some people like to craft. Me? I like to paint. It made you smile. I'm glad. Say hello. I got a couple good ones coming up. I'm so excited about them. I was playing around with sounds today. See, when I have free time, I try to do different videos. Like I'm learning a lot on TikTok with videos. Like you can stop videos. Seriously, it's very amazing. I like some of my... Yeah, I do too. I think some of my videos are funny as... I do. So I'm going to paint this gray. If I don't like it gray, I'll change it. But I'm going for a beachy vibe. Now, if you're down the boardwalk, if anybody's been to the boardwalk, a lot of times, the boardwalk is gray because of the weather. Because over time, it takes the boards and weathers them. Oh, the rain, the salt, the sea, the snow. When I get down Rehoboth, I'm going to have to go on the boardwalk. My dad loved the boardwalk. So my mom did too, but my dad really loved it. He was a people watcher. He was. He could sit on the boardwalk and just watch people pass. Is anybody else a people watcher? I lost it. Dolores found it. Dolores found it. I sent it to her. God was testing her. Isn't that funny? I didn't even realize I lost it. Because it's so comfortable on my finger. I didn't even notice. I will be more aware of it now. Okay. Come on. I lost it. And Dolores found it. That was God's way of telling me I gotta pay attention. Thank God Dolores is an honest person. If I would have lost it forever, I would have tore the house apart. I didn't even realize I lost it. Because it's so comfortable on my finger. When Dolores got her package,
Oh.
I heard. Linda, you got diagnosed with COVID, Barry said. We're sending prayers out for you. It's not as scary as it used to be. It's scary, but it's not, you know what I'm saying? I've had it twice. And don't believe everything you read. It's just when you have trouble breathing. Or if you feel like you need to go to the hospital, go. Don't second guess yourself. Seriously. It's not a pleasant thing to have. It's not a pleasant thing to have. It's no fun. I don't wish it on anybody. You'll know if you gotta go to the hospital. Me and Barry were lucky. Barry has COPD and he has heart issues, and both times we were very lucky. It's a scary thing. I think Sherry just got over it. More and more people are getting over it, so apparently, let's hope it stays in that direction. Because when it first came out, it was a SOD. I think it's going to be around for a lifetime. Now they came out with a fourth shot. So, who knows? Put it in God's hands. I've had asthma, so it's been tough. I bet, Sherry. Barry's got COPD. But we got lucky. God was watching out. It's scary. I know it's scary. And I'm not downplaying it in one iota. You got to do what you think is best. Everybody's different. Me, I just was sick as a dog. I was sick as a dog. So you do whatever you need to do. I didn't paint the back. I'm sitting here going, why didn't I paint the back? A biopsy ended up at another hospital having a stent put in my heart. Oh no, prayers. That's not good. That's not good. We definitely need to take care of ourselves. Because nobody else is going to do it. And sometimes the body just wears out. But it is what it is. I kind of like a gray better. I'm trying dry brush, maybe some, I want to make it look weathered. I do. I'm waiting for the surfboard to dry so I can put a line in that. Of course, I had to get gray in there. Hold on, somebody said I went for a strep throat test. My throat was so raw. Oh my God. Amen. I'm glad. Are you better now? When you went for the... it's scary. I'm telling you, it's scary. It's still scary, and a lot of people... I'm not scared. I'm cautious. I'm cautious. I don't know how else to say it. I'm cautious. For me, twice was enough. None of us know what's in our future. None of us. Let me tell you something. Barry died. Talk about scary. Barry died. He died for 15 minutes. And the good Lord brought him back. You have COPD and diabetes. Yeah. That's what I'm saying. Barry died. It was scary for me. You have COPD? That's what I'm saying. Barry has it too. Barry has it too. Yeah, prayers for everybody. I'm trying to think what color I want to do these roofs. I'm thinking of an old shack. I know. Well, let's see if we can weather it a little bit. Now this brush is wet. I definitely want to weather it. I want it to look old and worn. So I'm just dry brushing very lightly some white. Because these colors are really pretty. But you know when the weather hits it. So I'm just dry brushing in certain areas. And making it look worn. I definitely need a brown or a gray on here too. I gotta make a note to myself. Next time I go to Walmart to pick up some dark wax. I like dark wax. Hello, Edith. I do. Dark wax would make this weather immediately. And I'm sitting here thinking, what kind of roof do I want? So I'm just weathering this. I'm going to put some gray on here too. And it's okay if it's mixed with the white. Same gray I used. Let's see if it comes out. Maybe it should be darker. I don't want it too dark though. Are you painting the back? I know. I forgot to paint the back. I did. It's been one of them days. I just said that. Oh my God, I didn't even paint the back. Because you want to seal your... This is going outside. So I definitely want to seal it. I'll probably put Josie's... her ultraviolet thing on this. Which I'll do by hand. That's too much. I just want to make it weathered. I don't want to do the roof gray. See, I'm just weathering it. I don't know if these guys are going to be able to see. Yeah, you see it. I'm just weathering. I put a little bit of white. Because I'm thinking old beach. I'm thinking I'm down the shore. I'm thinking what the beach would look like. I mean, I go down the beach. So, force field, that's it. If I was a bird, I would move into the house. I already got two birds living in the two bird houses. I don't think my neighbor's that pressed. And what did Erin go and do? Erin went and brought peanuts. I said, Erin, why'd you buy peanuts? She said, Mom, to feed the squirrels. Well, they hate squirrels too, I told them. Having some crazy weather, Marmass.
That's why
be
I bought
careful.
a super-sized bag of peanuts.
Yeah, be careful. But do you know what I'm saying? I said, Erin, they hate the squirrels too.
That's why I bought the bag of peanuts.
Erin goes, that's why I brought the bag of peanuts. Erin likes squirrels. She does. I'm like, you're going to get us in trouble. Nah, I just don't pay them no mind. They don't like squirrels either. Yeah, she brought lots of peanuts, and she threw them out there. They just tore out their whole garden. I said, Erin, they just tore out their whole garden. Look how perfect it is. You put peanuts. Them damn squirrels are going to go over there. I said, she didn't do it to be mean. She just likes squirrels. I was laughing at him.
Squirrels gotta eat.
She said, squirrels gotta eat.
Through their garden.
Happy Marie said, you go, Aaron. But yeah, she brought peanuts for the squirrels. So now I'm feeding the squirrels again. This is this color, isn't it? Let me see.
There's nothing like going on the front porch and then all these Cinderella-style birds landing in front of me and peeping at me for snacks.
Yeah, she calls me Cinderella because the wrens, seriously, I have like 15, 20 wrens. As soon as I go out on the porch, they appear. And she calls me Cinderella. She goes, Mom, or she'll say, Cinderella, your birds are out here. What do I feed them? I said, there's always... Did I tell you what them little buggers did to me the other day? Seriously. Them little buggers, I had a bag of hot dog rolls. I think I fed them on. I think there's 8 to a pack. Them little buggers picked up the pack. Threw them on my porch. And there's about 40 peck holes. And they ate the whole pack. That's how many birds are out front. Yeah, the babies need to eat, I agree. I'm with you, Iris. Yeah, they know where to come for food. They said, look, we got a sucker here. She likes birds. And then the crows come, and then the blackbirds come. Because once they start seeing birds. And then the starlings come. So yeah, I sit out there. That's what I do when I want to relax. Yeah, I had squirrels in the shop. Matter of fact, we had corn last night. I meant to put the corn on the feeders today, and I totally forgot. I did. Kind of mixing these colors together. See what color we get. This is, I want to say this color. We'll see. I love animals. I do too. I like the animals. I like the birds. They say if birds come to you, it's good luck. So trust me. So far, so good. I like feeding the birds. It's very peaceful. I don't want to do the bird feeders only because of the bird swine. They're all having knip fits. And they would be the first to turn me in. So I haven't done that. But I've been feeding them by hand. Every time, one of my mother's favorite song was Karen's Carpenters. Whenever, Close to You. Why do birds suddenly appear? So every time I'm out there, I think of my mom too. So I guess it's a good thing. Seriously. I'm going to put some dark gray. Is this the one that the stupid top comes off? If I use it anyway. Now this is a dark gray, so I don't want to do too much. I do want to weather it. I have 2 hummingbirds. Oh, the hummingbirds came tonight. And if it plugs up, they fly up to the... Oh, that must be cool, Debbie. Somebody, I was doing some investigation about hummingbirds. Sometimes it takes 5 years, but I've seen my hummingbirds. They're around. My hummingbirds are night owls, thank God, because I wouldn't see them in the morning. You like your hummingbirds too, Karen? Yeah, they're peaceful. I came out. I'm late. That's okay. You're fine, Aunt. Don't worry. I came out of a bookstore and stayed around watching crows communicating with each other. And people were looking at me. Yeah, they think you're crazy. I know. You gotta tell me. Them crows can talk. We got a woodpecker in the tree across the street, and he's a mess. The neighbors don't like him either. So it's not just me. They don't like a lot of things. They don't like woodpeckers. I don't think they like themselves. Seriously. And I know that they're going to, sooner or later, we haven't talked. What are the little blue houses? Look. Oh, they're just little coastal things I did from the Dollar Tree. I just made little coastal houses. I'll show them to you in a minute. I'm just trying to make this weathered. Yeah, they don't like, squirrels. They don't like the woodpecker. They complain about the woodpecker across the street. They really need to live in a bubble. Seriously, they should get a bubble. They need to get in a bubble. Seriously, that's what they need to do. That's my thing. These birds and ducks and goose and I missed a spot on this gray. They were here long before I was, and they're going to be here long before after I leave. So they need to take care of themselves. They don't like woodpeckers. They complain about the woodpecker, and it's funny. I like the woodpecker. I think he's crazy. Who bangs their head, right? Seriously. But that woodpecker, he bangs his head. You don't like crows? I don't think your neighbors like themselves. I agree. They are what? Someone said. Oh, they are nosy. I think they're funny. They're very verbal. They are. The crows are verbal. There's a lot of them birds that are verbal. I would love to be your neighbor. Nah. Them guys, they... I don't know what their issues are. I don't talk to them anymore. I told Barry, I said, we should get a big fence, an 8-foot fence, and put it up, because his garden, like, butts up against ours. Like his flower garden. I want it to be neat. And, if that happened, he wouldn't have no sun for his garden. But I couldn't do that. Unless they continue to mess with me, then I will. Hi, Lisa. They complain about everything, they do. The poor guy down the street, he has an autistic child. He works 12 hours a day, 12 to 14 hours a day. And he's worried about his trash can not getting taken in fast enough. He complained to me, and I'm like, Andy, why are you worrying about that for? Isn't there more important things in life? Worrying about the damn neighbor's trash can? Seriously. Why are you worrying about somebody else's? I ain't worried about the trash can. That's his problem. If you're so worried about it, go over and bring it in for him. Sometimes he don't get home to midnight. So, I guess that looks okay. I'll just put a line on there. See it? Remember the surfboards that had a line? Hey, Bonnie. Do you know what I'm saying? Like, if that's all I had to complain about that day, I would be happy. I would be happy, camper. Who worries about people's freaking... I'm trying to think. Maybe we'll do a red. Yeah, we'll do red. Who worries about bringing in trash cans? That's the least of my problem. My daughter has Down syndrome. She's petrified of birds. Well, that makes sense. It does. They probably frighten her because of the movements. Some kids don't like them because of the movements. Or it could be the noise. Sometimes people are afraid of noises, certain noises. You know what I'm saying? That's probably normal, though. That's probably normal. That's understandable. I mean, anybody doesn't like everything. I don't like everything. I don't like my neighbors. I really don't like them now. Oh, thank you. People who don't have a life worry. Yeah, who worries about trash cans? Seriously. I never heard of that one. That was a first for me. Barry had a coffee tree. And them things grow big, they do. But ours wasn't that big. As tall as me. And he complained. Like no end. Because the blooms, because they have these pods that look like coffee. Has anybody seen the coffee tree? We're falling in his yard, and he was having a fit. Seriously, he was. I'm going to paint the sand. But it's not going to stay this color. I want to put that glitter on there. I got to make some up, actually. And he complained unmercifully for 2 years. Because we ignored him. He tried to. And finally Barry took it down because he just was nonstop. Nonstop. He got mad at me because I told him that his trash looked like, his porch looked like a hoard. I told him to mind his own business when he complained about my bird feeders. I said, your porch looks like it's a hoarder house, which it is. And I said, and on the opposite side, you have a toxic waste dump. Because he puts all that Miracle Grow and all that stuff, and there's just gallons and gallons all along the side of his house. You know what my dad used to say? Sweep your own doorstep before you sweep someone else's. That's what my dad, he taught us that. Otherwise, you're not perfect either. Crazy neighbors. What are you going to do? You can't fix stupid. I got to mix up some sand. I used it all. That sand and the glitter, I'm going to put this on here. That's my intentions anyway. I thought she said she got it, the birdhouse at DT. No. I got it at Michael's when it was like 50% off last year. I only paid like $4 for it. Every once in a while they put the birdhouses on sale. Joanne does too. I had a huge coffee tree at my old house. Yeah, Barry likes them too. Hoarders and toxic waste. Yes, that's what I told him. He made me angry. And it just spewed out of my mouth. Do you do that when you get mad? They had clothes in a clothes basket laying out there for like a month. And I was like, who does that shit? Seriously. 42 years and has been living with me ever since. Hold on. I have a nephew that I take care of, has cerebral palsy. Yeah, well, that's good that he's got you, God bless. You know what I'm saying? That's a good thing. It's not a good thing he's got cerebral palsy, but at least somebody's taking care of him. Some people aren't that lucky. Seriously. They're not. That's a blessing. I'm trying to think. Now, see, I don't like that beige, but it's the baseline. See, it's going to be pretty. I think, what color should I do the roofs? A dark teal. Yeah, dark teal. Listen to me. Is this pretty? Let's see if this is pretty. What color is this called? It's called Caribbean. This is a pretty color. I got no room in here. You're freezing up. I'm serious. I told him. He had a toxic dump on the side of his house. They spray all that stuff on their plants every night. I'm like, she's got a breathing issue. I don't know what it is. Asthma. I'm like, do you think maybe it's all that stuff that you're spraying? That's scary. My husband's next time will be in the middle of 5. Yeah, I feel you. Tornado. Oh no, Trudy. Same prayers. Olivia too. Olivia's in Ohio. She had tornado touchdown. Crazy. It's that time of year. That's what I said. Yeah, I bet you are, Karen. But God only gives you so what you can handle. That is, sometimes you feel like it's too much. Trust me. I understand. Sometimes you say, why me? I get it. Trust me, I get it. Like right now are trying times, but I'll get through. You know? I'm trying, my darn thanks. She's 25. Who's 25? Yeah, 25 was a fun age for me. I was getting in trouble back then. Never got arrested. Never got arrested, thank God. My father would have disowned me. Permanently. Nah, he wouldn't. My dad loved me unconditionally. He would have been really angry, though. I wouldn't even think about that. 25 was a good year. For me, anyway. I was partying my butt off. 25. I think I was in Massachusetts. No, I was in Florida. Pretty bad you can't remember where the heck you were. Wouldn't the world be a beautiful... Ooh, I hate flies. Place if you, yeah, they minded their own business. Your daughter has Down syndrome and she's 25. Okay. I've never experienced Down syndrome children. But let me tell you something. They say they're blessings. Because they're so patient and they just love everything. I've never personally had a Down syndrome child. I watched this couple. Where were they? America's Got Talent? And they fell in love. And they were just, their expressions, like it was pure joy in their faces. What part of Florida? I lived in Altamont Springs, so I would consider that southern Florida, I'm assuming. Central. Right outside of Orlando. So I'm considering that. Barry's going to be happy that I'm getting some of my projects. When he was cleaning this room yesterday, he's like, where the heck, he didn't say heck, did you get all this? Oh, you live in Lakeland. They're very intelligent. Very intelligent. My uncle used to run the Special Olympics up here. He's now in, I want to say North Carolina. That's my mother's baby brother. That's my mom's baby brother. On her side, that was my favorite uncle. I didn't like my other uncle. I thought he was a creep. My mother used to get mad at me. I didn't like her mother either. She got mad at me to the day she died. I'm sorry. I didn't like her. She was mean. And she had her favorites. And I wasn't one of them. And she knew it. She knew I didn't like her. I can't be, what do you call it? She knew I didn't like her. Trust me, she knew. I think I told her. And I didn't like my mother's one sister either. She's still alive. I didn't like her either. I told her too. And then years later, she kind of understood. Because my mom would spank me, then call my Aunt Peg up. And my Aunt Peg would come over with a big paddle and beat me again. Would you like that person? Hell no. So, I would say 30 years later, she said to me, Anne Marie, how come you... That's my middle name, Anne Marie. How come you don't like me? I said, because you used to beat my butt with a paddle. Would you like somebody that beat you with a paddle? Hell no. Michael has so many of those houses. Yeah, I'm telling you. They do. That's when I brought it. All my paints are drying out because it's... Mommy is snot. We adopted her when she was 2. God bless. That's a good thing. That was a blessing. That was meant to be. I think things like that are meant to be. Seriously, she was lucky and so were you. Some people, they give up them babies. Shame. And we all pray for healthy kids, but when you don't have one, it's still yours. Like, I don't understand why parents just dump their kids. I don't. And I'm glad I don't. I'm glad. Sometimes people have to, don't get me wrong. Due to circumstances. And I get that. I honestly get that. And until I walk a mile in somebody's shoes, I don't like to judge. I don't. We're going to use this color. This isn't a turquoise, though. Oh, I use this color. I use that color. I got to get another light turquoise. Dude. What color is this? That's that moldy surface stuff. I don't like that on wood. Oh, this is cloudless. This will work. Is that what happened to Rand? Yeah. Some people can't handle it. You know what? You were the better parent. It's like my kids. Well, Barry's 2 children. Their mother left them at a very, very young age. And Erin was only 3. And like, she used to, like, it was difficult. It was difficult for her. And I always said to her, I said, you should thank her one day. And she'll probably watch, her mother will probably watch the reruns, but I'm okay with that. I said to Erin, Erin, it wasn't your fault. It was an adult decision. And she had a hard time. Very hard time growing up. It was not easy. You know, she kept asking why. And I said, I'm going to tell you why. God knew you had a better parent in the background. And she did you a favor. She gave you up to the better parent, which was Barry. How many men raise children nowadays? Quite a bit. You'd be surprised. You'd be surprised. And that's what I said to her. So when Erin grew up and said that to her, I said, because I guess they were having a discussion when they finally, you know, talked, because I never denied or made them call me their mom. They just decided to. That was their decision. And I didn't expect it, to tell you the honest God truth. And when she told her real mother, I just want to thank you for giving me up to the better parent. She had a nervous breakdown. But it was true. Seriously, it was true. That's what God works in. I raised a foster baby with an addiction to her gramps. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Did you see the piece of Cayenne and William's little boy watching the parade? No. Oh yeah, I seen that. Yep, that's why my sister did. Yeah, sometimes you have to, I'm trying to say this delicately. Sometimes you just got to do what you got to do. It's in the cards, you know. Like, she got a better parent. She got Barry. Barry wasn't going to leave her side, her or his other door. No matter what. The mom went and did what she had to do. The kids grew up. One's decent. The other one, well, I don't know what the hell her problem is. She'll probably watch the replay too. But I'm okay with that. Sometimes you just can't. It's in God's hands. All things are done for a reason. I believe that. Oh, and my mother. Oh, my God. My mother was so mad that I took on 2 children. She disowned me for the 1500th time. And I was okay with that because it was my life. I've always been strong-minded. Do you know what I'm saying? Yeah, he didn't leave the kid's side. Oh, no. He was devastated. He did the right thing. Sometimes you gotta do the right thing. You do. You gotta do. Oh, you know what color I should use is orange in this roof. I think that's what I'm gonna do. But I'm serious. I gotta use the white because the white, I got some white. My dad raised my brother and I. Yeah. And you know what's really cool is that when you grow up, you realize you're not the only one. But as a child, you're wondering, what did I do wrong? And that was Ern's big. I said, you didn't do anything wrong. I wasn't perfect as a mom. I was not perfect as a mom. Ooh, I like this effect. I was not perfect, nor will I ever claim to be perfect. Oh, you know what other color I'm going to put in here? Lime green. Once I get started painting. That's my problem. And this is wet too, but that's alright. I actually got too much paint on this. The white paint. The first one came out real nice. See? See how it's coming out? It's coming out like weathered. I want to add some lime green. I'm using the same brush because I hate to wash brushes. My dad raised me and my sister. Copper roof. I could have put the, what do you call it? The ribbon. That ribbon. I still have a lot of that left. I could have used it. But yeah, I think that my mother, she couldn't stand the fact that I was raising 2 children. I stood up to her, because sometimes you gotta do that to Mom. Just saying. Just saying. She disowned me. Like I said, she disowned me all the time, so I was used to it. And here's me and Bear, 30-some years later, so it was meant to be. And even if it wasn't, it was either a lesson or a blessing. You know? You have the tooth fairy night? Uh-oh. I remember them days. I bet you it went up. We used to leave 50 cents. Today's world, that wouldn't even buy. That's when penny candies were penny candies. Forget that. In today's world, you gotta leave $10. That's crazy. That's fine. Even the tooth fairy went up in this economy, right? Seriously. Yeah, the more colors you layer, the more beachy. See? Now I got the green in there. See it? It's turning out good. I gotta put orange in here. Orange will really pop. I know you think I'm crazy, but I'm not crazy. But I am crazy. I'm gonna use a bright orange. He gets $10. Yeah, I have two sons. Yeah, everything's going up, even the tooth fairy. But Ern's fine. She's a mini-me. She's probably the closest to me than either of my sons. Seriously. Uh-oh. The tooth fairy isn't cheap anymore. I didn't even think of that. Oh my God, the tooth fairy went up. That's how bad. That's pretty funny when you think of it. You don't think of the tooth fairy going up. Seriously. You don't think of the tooth fairy going up. I know you think I'm crazy for you. And I'm using a bright orange. This is jack-o'-lantern orange, a pumpkin orange. But I love orange. Especially with turquoise. You don't need a lot. But I'm going to show you. And I'm just, you'll see I rushed that. But that's alright. I'll blend it in with the yellow. See? See how it's starting to look like rusty? Turquoise and orange is a very good combination. I don't know if I raised them well. Some of them I did, some I did. They lived in the same house, but I'm good. I did the best I could. Like I tell them, they didn't have a manual. I didn't have flip over and read directions, so I did the best I could. Did I make mistakes as a mother? Probably. Was I perfect? Hell no. Nope. I was not perfect. Yeah, the orange popped it. I love laying colors. This is one is cheap. My grandson wants gift cards. He wants gift cards for what? Oh, his electronic games. I was happy with mine. Yeah, at the roller skating rink. Yeah, and how much was that? That was like $1 to get in back then. Oh, I loved roller skate. We used to go every Sunday. Down on Elmwood Ave in Philly. Now, I wouldn't go near Elmwood Avenue. It's gotten bad. When I was a kid, we used to take the bus in. That's when the bus was 35 cents. Seriously. The bus was 35 cents. See? This is what it looks like. I'm trying to show you. See it? It just looks blinded. I might even put a little bit of... I'm starting to like this. Seriously. I love blending colors. I love... playing. It makes me happy. Maybe the neighbors won't like it. Hi, Angel. Seriously. But I like it, and that's all that matters. Maybe Aaron won't like it. My stuff is not for everybody. Now I'm going to blend in some of this green, because I like that. The kids live so differently. Yes, they do. The kids need to get outside a little bit more. When we were kids, we had to get outside. I know my mother. And we had to be home when the street lights came on. My mother was like, oh, no, 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 no. I'm trying to give him like a chippy. You better be home when that street light's on. And if we weren't, we knew about it. I know I did. But you know what? I think our generation is totally different. In the fact that I think our generation, we're called Generation X. I never knew that. I thought I was a boomer. No, we're not a boomer. We're Generation X now. Guess that just changed. It looks like a beach shack. That's where I'm trying to go. So as soon as I learn my shortcut, I'm making you a shirt that says seriously. Yeah, seriously. Seriously, I'm putting some heavy teal back in here. You can just keep mixing your colors. That's what I like. Let's see, if I wasn't on this live, I would keep mixing colors. Because you know how in the sun, where you paint your house one color, back in the day now, I'm thinking back in the day when there was wood, and you would paint it white one year, and then you'd say, nah, I want it this color. I remember going down the shore and seeing the beach houses. I wouldn't call them shanty shacks, but I would call them where all the paint was chipping. I should have put some Vaseline. I don't have Vaseline in the house. See? It's starting to look like a beach house. And this is all brand new, but I like it. So I'm going to put it down. Otherwise, I'll keep painting for days. We had to be home when the 5 o'clock whistle blew at the firehouse. The street lights came on. Yep. That's what we had to do, too. We knew better. Nowadays, it's so much different. It's so much different. Kathy Marie, you love everything I do. I love it. I'm gonna let it dry because it's at that point where it's blending. Now I'm gonna add some navies into this and some teals, and I'm gonna do the sand, and I gotta do these woods, but it'll come out cute. You love it so much, Olivia. I like blending colors. I do. The more colors, when you think, but see, right now it's just starting to smear. But I want to stop it at that point. See it? Because you just play. I'm just playing. I'm dry brushing. I looked online. Can't find anything like it. What? This? I don't know. Beautiful crafts. Oh, thank you, Angela. What is 55 years old? Generation X. I'll be 65. You're a boomer. But now we're called Generation X. They make, the older people get on TikTok and they said, we drank from a hose, so we must be, they say all kinds of stuff, I can't think. Oh, and my mom put chicken and beef next to one another. We never had salmonella. And our generation didn't have a lot of things, but I think it was due to the food. Seriously. Yeah, I'm going to let it dry, and I'm going to add some more. I'm going to put dark colors. No, not tonight, I'm not. I got to mix it. And I want to add some more colors. I want to paint it all. I'll come back tomorrow and finish it. But I do want it to sit. You just turned 62. You're a youngin'. You're a youngin'. Seriously. I'll be 65. I don't feel 65. Some days I feel 105. Don't get me wrong. Seriously. I love to paint coastal. I could paint coastal. Yeah, I'm going to put glitter sand. Barry said he's 66. He's got to tell you he's 66. He acts like 106. Went to Walmart today to get faux lemons. Not one lemon in the place. I was so annoyed. Seriously, I'm going to paint. Yeah, paint your faux limes. You can do that. I've done that before. I put Mod Podge on it. And then I painted 2 coats of yellow. Seriously, you might as well. 72, 55. So yeah, use are all Generation X. I'm going to do that one on TikTok and I'll bring it over here. You'll be 63? You're not far behind me. I'll be 65. 62? I don't feel it either. You're a baby boomer. 1948. Annie, you made me smile and cry. Why did I make you cry? I'm totally heartbroken. Why? Hold on. Oh my God. Carol Poole, I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry. I just read something. I'm so sorry. I wish I could hug you. I do. I know that feeling and it's hard. Every time I see a dog, now I watch it. My eyes are tearing for you. Seriously, I know that. All I can say is thank God he went peacefully. Seriously. Seriously, I'm sorry. I miss Angel every day. Every day. Yeah. Yeah, I'm sorry. You turned 62 in May. You're a Taurus. You're a bull. 67, Glenda? Yeah, it's tough when you lose anything in this earth. I just seen the most perfect saying, too. I gotta get it. I think I sent it. I gotta put it up there now. Oh, that's had. Yes. 35. Jennifer, you're probably the baby of the bunch of us. 35. Oh my God. 35 is a good age, though. That's when you're, 35 is a very good age. That's when you're more settled. Seriously, 35 was a good age. 52. 66. By the way, I'm still sending prayers to Gordon. 33, that's a good age too. 62. My age is good, I think. 68 coming up, God bless. 55, yeah, see that? 72, God bless. My cat is 17, he's fine today, he's having a hard time. Say prayers, say prayers. I was reading This one lady, it's called the Rainbow Bridge. I gotta get her name. But, oh my God. It's some of her things that she says about animals is so true. 49, 37, that's a good age. 72 is a good age. Seriously, you're 60 and a Sag. I'm a Sag too. December 13th, we're hardhead. 61, we are hardhead. It's got to be our way or the highway. You turn 60 and don't like it. Look at it this way, Kelly. A lot of people don't get that opportunity. That's a blessing. That's a blessing. Carol Poole, I'm so sorry. Oh, I know. You'll be 70 October. Pisces. You're the two fishes. 21 is a good age. No, 21. Oh my God, I was wild. I didn't know I didn't know where I was going in life. Kathy, you get me in trouble. You bait me. 65's good. Libra. Star. Yep. My son's a Libra. Libra. 48. 69's a good age. Your age is good as you make it. I'm serious. Like, are you kidding me? When I turned 30, I laid in bed all day and cried. I thought I was an old lady. That was 35 years ago. Think about that. I could have been in that bed still. Seriously. I'm late to watch replay.
Olivia's 33.
She's a youngster. 66. She's still going, right?
When I met you.
No, you were younger.
Was I?
Yeah, Barry, you were younger, you
Oh,
dipshit.
wow. I've been with you a century.
That's a privilege. And an honor,
Who
and
were
you
you
should
hanging
thank
out
me.
with back then? Ben Frankman?
No. Smarties. My kids tease me. We have a bridge. It's called the Commodore Barry Bridge. It used to have ferries. You know, the ferry boats. So every once in a while I say, Mom, you're so old. You are older than the Commodore Barry Bridge. And I just look at them because I can't argue. Yeah, Carol. My heart bleeds for you. I went through that. That's horrible. That's horrible. But they let you know a couple days in advance. They do. I didn't know that. There were signs. And when I read that Rainbow Bridge, and I do quite a bit, because I miss Angel on a daily basis, and a lot of her logic makes sense. Like, they know, and we knew that, you know, they're not going to be here for it. They give you so much love in such little time that you don't realize the time passes. I'm going over that bridge many times, Annie. Yeah, used to have ferry boats. I'm older than that bridge. My kids tease me. Commodore Barry, you're right near my house. My kids ask me what, like, back in black and white. Right. They don't realize that how far technology is good. It's a double-edged sword, I feel. It can be good and it can be bad. Just like they're saying they're going to replace workers with robots. You know, I've been hearing that, but it's almost going to happen. You still read that Rainbow Bridge? Yeah. Well, that's her page. That's her page. Seriously, that's her page. But she's over on a TikTok. I'll get her name, but she has some really good sayings. Like the dog's talking to you, and you're sitting there, and tears are just rolling down my eyes. They are. Oh, God bless. I know, everybody that's lost a pet. I know, it's hard. It's hard. Just like a parent, anything that you lose in life. I wish people loved as much as pets do, yes. When I found my dog, look, I know. Some people are like robots. Yeah. The only problem is they don't know how to keep their mouth shut. Some of them don't know how to keep their mouth shut. Seriously. For real. Like my neighbors. They're going to be mad about the peanuts. I'm going to be sitting on the front porch laughing. You want to know the truth? That's what I'm going to be doing. Because I didn't put the peanuts out there. They'll think I did it, but I didn't. Yeah, I know, Tia Marie. And you sent me that lovely gift. It's on my wall. I got to put my wall up. It's still not complete because I don't have enough signs, but it'll get there. You don't get there. But your sign's up there. Yours and your daughter's that he's made for me. That was very heartfelt. That was very, very good. And Captain Marie's hummingbirds. And I got so many things that remind me of everybody. The surgeon does work. I used to work in ortho surgery, and they're cool. Yeah. They've come a long way. They've come a long way. Anyway, ladies, I'm going to talk to you tomorrow. I don't think I'm going anywhere, to the best of my knowledge. I have no plans. Jimmy and Clarence on Instagram. You will laugh out loud. I will have to watch that. So you just have a blessed night. Yeah, I don't think I'm going anywhere. Tomorrow I got to get on the computer. Olivia, I didn't get on the PC today. I had some issues I was dealing with. I would ask them to think about what dog is backwards. Right, God. I understand. I do. They don't understand. The dogs live shorter than us because they give us a love that's so intense that when they're gone, like I said, I'm still reeling. I want another dog. Barry's like, no, you're not going to the shelter because you're going to bring... I would bring home every damn dog I could. Seriously. We're only allowed 3 in Tango. But some of them have the saddest face. But the place I go, they're not in cages. They're not in cages. They're like with other animals, so... But I'll get there when I want to. When I get a wild hair, I'll be there. It's coming close. That wild hair is coming close. Seriously. So you all have... My thing ain't... You all have a blessed night, and I'll talk to you more. I'll come on and paint this. I want to add some navy. I really want to layer this piece and make it look weathered. So if you want to hang out tomorrow, I'll be here. I'll talk to these ladies later, and you just have a blessed night.